A truly shocking visual from Kurnool in Andhra Pradesh has become the defining images of COVID versus faith in the country today. So far it's been the Kumbh, today it's from Andhra Pradesh. Take a look at this image, this incident, and you'll be wondering, why was this allowed at a time like this? Images enough to induce a panic attack these days, triggering serious anxiety. Just look at this image going viral today of two huge crowds of devotees flinging cow dung at each other amidst a procession for Lord Veerabhadra Swami. A ritual from the Telugu New Year celebrations in Andhra Pradesh's Kurnool district. This from a state that posted more than 4,000 COVID cases on Wednesday with 18 deaths. The image is the latest in a non-stop stream of religious events where India's monster COVID surge is being totally ignored. But in this huge country of ours, where faith is unstoppable even in a pandemic, the instances are pouring in. In Tamil Nadu, a protest was held in Madurai yesterday against the district administration's decision not to allow the general public to participate in the Chidirai festival at the famous Meenakshi Amman temple. Meanwhile, these were the scenes at the Bengali New Year celebrations in Siliguri, West Bengal and Agartala in Tripura. People were seen openly flouting COVID-related guidelines as they made purchases at the Chaitra Mela, while large numbers of devotees were seen gathering at temples, including the famous Anandmoyi Kalibari temple. And of course, from the site of India's biggest religious congregation today, the disturbing imagery continues to stream in. The Kumbh Mela in Haridwar. Even as the Uttarakhand government announces that there's no proposal to shorten the Kumbh schedule, even with the expanding number of COVID cases on site. The faith versus COVID war is turning out to be a defining feature of India's war against the most ferocious corona surge. Citizens nationwide are viewing these images with anxiety and tension and wondering, have we completely lost all sense of priority, measure and basic common sense? Or does faith truly trump everything else? Bureau Report, India Today. I'm holding in my hands a piece of paper about the Kurnool festival in Andhra Pradesh, the pictures of which are on your screen right now. Only India Today has these images, and this was a procession for the Lord Veerabhadra Swami festival in Kurnool in Andhra Pradesh. They were given permission with some conditions, and every one of those conditions has been violated in the most criminal manner in this huge crowd where they're flinging cow dung at each other. We are no one to judge. Those are rituals. People have faith. People have sentiments. Those are traditions. That is up to each and every person personally. But during COVID, for such a thing to happen is absolutely inexcusable. It shows a breakdown of governance and control in such a situation. India Today's Ashish, who's with me live from Hyderabad, broke this story earlier today. Ashish, you have a copy of the permission letter that was granted. I have a copy here as well. Every single one of the conditions, from social distancing to masks to music, everything has been violated, Ashish.
Yes, you are absolutely right, like you are showing to our viewer that how the local administration, when the organizer of this event approached to the local administration seeking permission to organize this festive gathering, the local administration, the local Adoni administration, they clearly said that they are granting permission for this gathering, with certain conditions. Mask was compulsory, social distancing was compulsory, all other COVID-19 guidelines where the local administration asked the organizer to ensure that the proper COVID-19 guidelines should be followed in this gathering. But the visual shows the entirely opposite, and it is telling the entirely opposite story. And hundreds of the villagers from three particular prominent villages, they gathered at near the temple. They participated in this unique ritual, this very traditional ritual. Every year this ritual are getting performed in this village. But this time situation is not allowing us to gather, to violate COVID-19 guidelines. We are witnessing, including Andhra Pradesh is witnessing severe second wave. Today, in past 24 hours, the 5,000 cases has been reported in the state. Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, he himself cancelled his public meeting in Tirupati by polls. So clearly, from Chief Minister to everyone is worried about the rising cases.
No, this is very scary because the numbers also confirm that allowing such a festival was a very bad idea, even with conditions. Joining me live from Andhra Pradesh today is Andhra Pradesh Minister Audimulapu Suresh. Mr. Suresh, thank you very much for speaking to me. This is a very disturbing picture, sir, at a time when the number of cases is rising, even specifically in Andhra Pradesh. We have just got the fresh figures, not just for Andhra Pradesh, but as Kurnool as well. This is a very disturbing situation with this festival continuing with no COVID norms being followed, sir.
Thank you, Shivarur. Yes, we have taken stock of the situation at Kurnool, and immediately the police have issued a notices to all the concerned persons, and then we have really reacted very seriously on violation of the COVID-19 protocols. So not only in the local traditions and cultural festivals, but elsewhere also, and especially I, being the education minister, in all the schools and colleges and all the educational institutions also, we are very, very serious about this violation of this COVID-19 protocols.
But Minister, isn't it too late? See, you know, in Kurnool, between Tuesday and Wednesday, the number of cases has doubled. You know, from 386 to 626 cases between Tuesday and Wednesday after this festival. Andhra Pradesh has crossed the 5,000 case mark. In the last 24 hours, this is just after this festival. We don't know whether this festival has contributed to it. But why is permission being granted even with conditions? Sir, I mean, I understand that people have faith, people have sentiments, they must be respected. But at a time of a national crisis, isn't this just something that was waiting to happen, sir?
No, Mr. Shivarur, actually, as you know that, in Andhra Pradesh, continuously for the last 10 months, to good number of COVID-19 by in terms of the number of tests per million. And as you could see in the last 1 week also, we have administered almost 6,17,000 vaccinations in one single day. And as you rightly got the information that our Honorable CM himself, in fact, has avoided one important political engagement in Tirupati, wherein actually the Parliament is going for a by-election.
All that good work will be spoilt, Minister. One final question to you, sir. All that good work that Andhra Pradesh has done, we have also covered the good work that Andhra Pradesh has done. All that good work, you know, you are risking it by allowing such festivals to take place without enforcing the COVID norms, sir. Don't you agree with me?
No, absolutely. It's not only in Adon and Kurnool, in most of these rural areas, they have got these fairs and village fairs and all, where actually, despite a strict vigil by the police and then stringent warnings and then action being taken, but here and there some incidents do take place, but we are very, very serious about it. And then, in fact, the number of positive cases wherever actually they are cropping up, in fact, immediately we are pressing into service the medical department and also the police department, so much so that even this treatment for all these COVID positive 9 cases also, we are covering it up under Arogyasri.
I hope you will follow up this case very seriously, sir. We'll also be hoping for some action. Some notice has been issued to the organizers of this. Ashish will also be reporting on this. Thank you, Minister, for joining us live and taking our questions. We appreciate at least that you were able to take our questions on this very serious issue. We'll keep a track on the Kurnool story, which we broke first here on India Today. But the incidents of worship, events of worship are many in this country. There are so many in this country. There is the Kumbh, there is the Mecca Masjid, there is the Golden Temple, and don't forget the Vaishno Devi Yatra. We have the Kumbh Mela on one side, now the Navratra festival being observed at Vaishno Devi Shrine in the Katra area of Jammu and Kashmir is also proving to be a risk factor. Thousands of devotees from across the country are thronging the holy shrine, but this is happening amidst a spike in cases. Yesterday, 71 travellers who arrived at the Vaishno Devi Shrine tested positive for COVID, and today the number has risen to 92. So this is turning into a possible second COVID nightmare after the Kumbh Mela, even though COVID protocols are in place and by and large are being followed. But even then, even with all the precautions, the numbers are still quite scary.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.